Wales University, founded and managed very well by educationists. I repeat, managed by educationists. Is having 7 schools, 13 schools offering courses in various specializations starting from management, engineering, basic sciences, life sciences, pharmaceutical sciences, catering and hotel management, and so on.
MDIS Singapore is 56-year-old institution with more than 15,000 students studying in that institution, with many courses like management and other sciences, etc. Now MDIS has joined hands with Vels. So MDIS Vels is going to operate from Chennai in Vels University campus. This is going to be a wonderful opportunity for the students who wanted to pursue their studies in abroad at very, very cheaper fees. Because, for example, they wanted to study MBA program in Singapore, they no need to study 2 years in Singapore. They can pursue their first year in Wales in this campus, and second year they can go to Singapore and get UK degree. In Wales campus, Singapore MDIS faculties are going to take the classes for 1 year. So almost the cost of the course will come to 50% of the student. So this will have a fantastic thing for the students who wanted to pursue their degree in abroad. They can get almost 6 universities have been already tied up with MDIS. They can choose any university degree, UK or US or Australia.
I thank our chief guest, Dr. R. Devendran, Secretary General of MDIS Singapore. Sir, you are visiting second time here. And not only that, sir, this is not only a joint venture, and beyond that, we have a friendship. So during his speech, Devendran mentioned, even this was, he repeatedly is saying that our chairman is worshipping his father like anything. That admired Dr. Devendran. In this context, I would like to say, Dr. Devendran expected some greater development in our institution.
Well, when I first heard about from my country managers and a friend of mine from London, please go and visit Vale University. The friend of mine in London said, the Wales University, you don't have to check his background. It'll be a fine partner to you. So I flew in the morning, came in the afternoon, and I didn't expect the marvelous reception in a Rolls-Royce car. I never sat in a Rolls-Royce car. And I was quite astonished the way it was all organized, typical Singaporean way. The other thing which attracted me to marry with Wales, marry in not the literal husband and wife sense, but in the Eastern and Western educational mix of marriages, mix of educational knowledge. There was one thing which attracted me, which was similar to us, is that the Chancellor himself paid continuous permanent tribute to his father, which is similar to us, where in Singapore we teach all our students the most important value is that parents are the instruments of God. So don't go against them, listen to them. Of course, somebody asked me in a motivational talk which I gave, what happens if my father is a drug addict? So I say, connect with God directly, and you will be blessed at the same time. So those values which are already existing here are nearly the same with our Singapore faculty, and that's how we grew. He said that our institute was 56 years old. I wish he told me that. I'd love to look younger. Am I young? No, something is wrong here, no? You don't follow the style of Singapore. Singaporeans they have a passion. Whatever they do, they have a passion, they have a commitment. When the Chancellor was addressing, the way you all clapped as though you all had not had lunch. That's what I felt. So can I have a really round of applause for your Chancellor who made this possible? But the passion is still not there. You must... Okay, thank you. The next time I hope the passion will be better, even including the press. The press, when you write, please do it with passion. I think we've done a lot of work in this joint venture. And I feel confident that it will be like our other joint ventures in Malaysia, in Uzbekistan. Both of them are expanding in their distinct, and I'm very certain that after I've seen the way your Chancellor and faculty members work, I think there's a great future for this joint venture. Firstly, because that it is a fast-changing world. The world today is not one where you can use the traditional way. In Singapore now, no more the traditional way where the parents join us in marriage. It is all through the internet, right? I've seen a 40-year-old girl telling me that it's going to be very difficult to get married now at my age. The next moment, she's printing her wedding cards to a Czechoslovakian lecturer whom she wooed through the internet. No parents involved, only technology. Technology has brought them together. So it's a different world. What I'm trying to say is don't change too fast. The old traditional way of marriage still works. The modern way seems to be breaking up very fast. But we have to move to the times, right? We cannot, with the future is going to be global citizens. Citizens not linked to India will be connected anywhere in the world, and if we don't have those education and varied, just not focusing on India alone, but the whole world, you're going to lose a race. India is going to lose a race, and you see it in Singapore today. They have even got images of an underworld city where they're going to think of having 3 million people moving below sea level. That's how we're going to move ahead. Like in Singapore, we are also saying, why be a Singapore campus? Let's link to at least the ASEAN way, and we will, by which time I don't know whether God wants me around to do all the mischief. But he is still there, then we will move on to the next level of Colombo. We would have signed Colombo at the same time, but the political fever is not right. We will then go on to Indonesia, where we already have got a consultancy campus, where we provide consultancy from there. Ultimately, we'll have a campus, a big country with 280 over million, and I think we've got a chance to succeed. Of course, India with 1.3, and it will beat India in its population in 2 or 3 years' time, I understand. Is that true? Well, that's productivity, which is good, and I hope India will grow through us to our model and to the Vels way of thinking even bigger than what they are. We will even succeed, and we will lead other Tamils in India, the whole of India, to even greater success. MDIS, he said, was 56 years old. I wish it was true. And of me also, my age, I wish it was younger and younger. But unfortunately, I'm growing older than my institute. And MDIS today is also older like me. It's 60 years old next year. and we will be in around, I think, in 100 years old. Somebody said I will survive up to 100. You know, modern technology, I read somewhere in Newsweek, people like your Chancellor should remain to 150 years because modern medicine will improve itself. I understand now they are nearing cancer. It's very expensive. You don't have to go through chemotherapy. There is a pill which costs $14,000 Singapore, which would extend your lifestyle by just taking that pill. Well, there are a lot of other areas. We thought that Singapore was the only place they were doing research in such advance. I was surprised at your own research faculty which outbid Singapore. So please give him a round of applause for thinking at least ahead in this direction. Thank you, Ganesh, for opening. Can I address you, Ganesh? We are friends now, isn't it? In marriage, at least, in the education field. For at least opening a research center to our people in future who think that they are doing a wonderful job in Singapore. Some Singaporeans get themselves a bit atas, you know, they think higher and that nobody can catch up. But actually, Indians are very, very intelligent, I see. I do my teeth, I do my second opinion in India, but I only am worried about their infrastructure. If only they had perfection. There are some who are very good. If only their infrastructure could be equally done, every single area is perfected, I think India will sweep the world with their intelligence matched with the infrastructure. Right? And we hope that Singapore, with us, helping Vels University, and Vels University helping us in different areas, we will all think the way MDIS is thinking, think success, and think Vels. Now we must say Vels MDIS. Thank you very much for having me. It has been really an honor to be present. I decided that this was a university we are going to partner with. I went back, I told my president, and told him to fly. I said I want to reply within 3 days. And he and the other Chinamen were wondering what the hell I was asked to go to a place in India. He would have preferred to go to China. But when he came here, he came back and pleasantly reported that this is the marriage we want to work upon, and we hope that it will bring us better prosperity to Vels students who will be connected to global. We have our students now we're working in United Nations agencies, Africa, all over the world. Today, with the internet, you can apply for jobs anywhere. We hope also to share with you our career connections to the software. There's a software available. And many of you, after you graduate here, can extend to the world, especially when you say you have come to join a university, Vels University, who has connections with us and through us to many other places. With that, I bless you all and hope that future Vels students have a bright future ahead. Future of Vels will also have, it will expand in many directions. With that, Singapore, we too will be associated with Vels University. I do not never think that I'm a smart guy. I do volunteer work. This is my volunteer work. I don't get paid. People are surprised. People think that I get paid. I don't get paid. But I love to see things grow big. And I always visualize that we are big, we are big, we are big. It becomes big. When you clap harder. So next time I come, there will be that commitment, that passion to make things in Vale as big as where we can go, where our minds can expand to a bigger world, to a better world, and for everyone to be happy and succeed and have a better life again. Thank you very much. Good luck. Good everything.